Welcome to Sarasat Samutsaran School. This is Health Matayam 2.
Hello everyone! Good day students! Hope you're all doing good today. Welcome to our class. My name is Teacher Carla Circulado and I will be teaching the subject. So I hope you are ready. If you are, bring out your notebook, bring out your pen and your books, and let's begin.
Now let's do our dictation of 3 words. So get one piece of paper or in your notebook and write the activity number, the month, and the year. Do not forget to write your name. Okay, so if you are ready, let's begin. Number 1, spell the word acne. Number 1, acne. Number 2, spell the word enlarge. Number 2, enlarge. And number 3, spell the word shoulders. Number 3, shoulders. Now let's check your answers. Get your red pen for checking. If your answer is correct, please put 1. But if your answer is incorrect, please copy the correct answer beside your answer. Here's the answers. Number 1, let's read and spell together. Acne. A, C, N, E. Acne. Very good. Number 2, enlarge. E, N, L, A, R, G, E. Enlarge. Good job. And number 3, shoulders. S, H, O, U, L, D, E, R, S. Shoulders. Good job, everyone. So today, we will have our midterm review because we already finished our topic for this midterm. But before we move on to our topic for today, I have some questions for you. Number 1, what happens during puberty? And number 2, when does puberty starts? We will answer these questions on our topic for today. So please listen carefully and pay attention so you can answer the questions. So our topic for today is about puberty. Get your books and open it on page 2. If you are there, let's begin. Let's read this paragraph together. Repeat after me. Puberty is the period of time when we change from a child to a young adult. Very good. So it says that when we are young or a children, we will transform or change into a young adult. And that changes that we experience is what we call puberty. Okay? So that's the time we experience physical, social, and emotional changes. And that we will discuss on our next slides. Again, please repeat after me. Puberty usually starts when we are about 9 to 10 years old. Very good. So, it says that puberty, we will experience puberty when we are at the age of 9 or 10 years old. So, from childhood, we will experience the body changes, physical changes, or the obvious changes that we will see on our body when we are about this age. Okay, now let's move on. Now let's answer the questions that we have earlier. Number 1, what happens during puberty? Very good. The answer is the period when we change from a child to a young adult. That's what happens during puberty. We change from child to a young adult. The next question, when does puberty start? Very good. So, the answer for question number 2, we start about 9 to 10 years old. Very good. Okay, before we continue to our topic, we have a question again. Number 1, during puberty, what changes do we experience? And number 2, is it true that our body changes rapidly during puberty? We will answer these questions on our next slides. Okay, let's read together. During puberty, the body changes rapidly. Your turn. During puberty, the body changes rapidly. Very good. Puberty, when we are about 9 to 10 years old, we will notice the changes in our body, and it will be quickly. Okay, the next one. It is because of the increase of hormones. Everybody repeat after me. Hormones. Very good. So, we have changes in our body rapidly because of the increase of hormones in our body. So, the hormones are produced by, for male, it is produced by the testes. Okay? For the female, the hormones is released or produced by the. Okay, so for the female, hormones is released by the ovaries, and for the male, hormones are released by the testes. Okay. On our next slide, we experience physical, social, and emotional changes during puberty. So we can focus on this picture first. First, we will experience physical, or it is the obvious changes that we will notice in our body. We will become taller, or we will gain weight. We will have hairs. So that's the physical change. But for the social change, we will also experience a different relationship with our families or friends or relatives. Okay, we will more, as we mature, we will become more independent. We will need more privacy, or sometimes we need to make our own decisions. Okay, that's the social changes. And for the emotional changes, our feelings when we are young, it will become stronger and more intense. Okay, so we will have more or frequent mood swings. Okay, so you can see in this picture, she's smiling and then she's sad, she's crying and then she's laughing. Okay, so it's normal during puberty to feel this way. That's the emotional change because our feelings gets more stronger and more intense. Okay, so that's what we experience during puberty. And also, as we grow or during puberty, we also become capable of reproduction because we have physical changes, we have external and internal changes in our body. Okay, so we will be able to reproduce during puberty. Okay, so do you remember the questions that we have? Now let's try to answer those. Number 1, during puberty, what changes we experience? Very good. So we experience physical, social, and emotional changes during puberty. The second question, is it true that our body changes rapidly during puberty? Correct. Yes, we experience quickly or rapidly changes in our body. Okay, so before we move on to our next slide, let's have another question. Does puberty begin at the same age with everyone? And when does puberty starts with boys? We will answer these questions on our next slides. Everybody repeat after me. Puberty does not begin at the same age for everyone. Very good. So it means it says that it does not begin. So puberty can come earlier or later. As we can see this boy right here, they could have the same age, but this boy experienced puberty earlier than this one. Same as the girls. This girl may have experienced or undergone puberty earlier than this girl. Okay, so it's not the same for everyone. Next. Girls usually start puberty earlier than boys. So it means that boys start later than girls. So as we can see in this picture, they may have the same age, but the girl usually start earlier. So the girls start earlier and the boys start later. Okay, remember, the girl starts earlier than the boys start later. Okay, so let's now answer the questions. Number 1, does puberty begin at the same age with everyone? You are correct. No, it does not start the same with everyone. Number 2 question. When does puberty starts with boys? Correct. Boys start puberty later than girls. Okay? Later than girls. Girls will experience puberty first. Now let's do our exercise for this topic. So bring out one piece of paper or in your notebook and write as follows. Do not forget to write your name. Okay, so for this exercise, we will do fill in the blanks. You have to complete the sentence. Okay, let's begin. Number 1, increase of blank in our body causes puberty. Number 1, increase of blank in our body causes puberty. Number 2, during puberty, we experience physical blank and blank changes. Number 2, during puberty, we experience physical blank and blank changes. Number 3, in girls, hormones are released by the blank. Number 3, in girls, hormones are released by the blank. And number 4, in boys, hormones are released by the blank. Number 4, in boys, hormones are released by the blank. Lastly, number 5, during emotional changes, our feelings from childhood will become blank and more intense. Number 5, during emotional changes, our feelings from childhood will become blank and more intense. Very good.
Good job, everyone! Thank you so much for listening and paying attention to our subject for today. Hope you all learned a very important lesson on our topic. Don't forget to watch the next video for your safety. Goodbye!